dear God, what is the truth? I just want the truth. And I remember feeling so empty and so ashamed of all the sin that I had fell into all these years. And for the first time, I just humbled myself. When I was younger, I got saved at a really, really young age. I remember I was in love with God. I would go to church every single week with my grandma. By the time I got to high school, I lost my purity, and I remember feeling so ashamed, and I remember feeling so depressed, and I thought, well, if I already sinned this much, then I'm just gonna go all in. There was one night I was partying. It was actually a Sunday night. I was driving home by myself, and I started to reflect on my life. I was 19 years old at this time. On the outside, it looked really fun. I was going to raves, I was going to Coachella, I was going to all these events, and I started to think, what's my purpose? What am I doing with my life? And I went home and I opened a journal and I wrote, for the first time after backsliding to God, I said, dear God, what is the truth? I just want the truth. And I remember feeling so empty and so ashamed of all the sin that I had fell into all these years. And for the first time, I just humbled myself. And I just said, what's the truth? I'm looking in all these different religions and all these drugs and all these relationships, and I just want the truth. A month after I wrote in that journal and I cried out to God, my sister, she had been coming to Freedom, and she opened up her own family group. And I would go every week to family group. Finally, after a month of me going, I was at family group during prayer. Just in one moment, God spoke to me so clearly. He said, I'm the truth. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And everything you're looking for is found in me. Everything I was doing, all the sin I was in, all of these drugs I was doing, all of these religions I was studying, I was able to see Jesus was the truth at a family group while someone prayed over me. That night, I gave my life to Jesus, and that Sunday, I came to Freedom, and I never looked back. I just started to go after God. I started my own family group, and through my family group, I've got to launch out women who are now doing the vision, who are now married, and who did the training center. I moved into the training center, and I graduated after 5 years of just sowing my life to God in the ministry. At church, I met my fiance while we were serving in the ministry, helping the youth. God has blessed me so much, and because of Freedom, I was able to start my career, and I even recently started my career and got promoted. My mom's in the vision, my brother's in the vision, and it's just been such a blessing. My name is Kim Mejia, and I'm blessed to partner with Jason Lozano Ministries.